Hey there, it's Andrea, and I'd like to welcome you to Ready Real Estate. We're glad you're with us. This video is designed to give you the basics you need to get up and running with us just as quickly as possible. The first part is geared mainly for new agents, but even if you're more experienced, it's always good to get a little refresher, right? With that, let's jump right in and get started. Okay, so if you're watching this video, this first item is already taken care of. We have your real estate license from the Texas Real Estate Commission. Okay, so that's done. The next thing you'll do is join a board of realtors. Now, if you are already an existing agent and belong to a board, we'll simply have to update your status and let the board know that you've changed companies. If you're a new agent, one of the most important things that you'll do as a new agent is join the board of realtors. Ready Real Estate is a member of Metrotex, Greater Fort Worth Association of Realtors, Collin County Association of Realtors, and Arlington Board of Realtors. And you only have to join one, and it's up to you which one you choose. Most of our agents join Metrotex. They have 6 locations throughout the DFW area, but again, it is up to you. The reason you need to join the board is because they provide you with many useful tools and benefits that you'll need throughout your real estate career. The board is what is going to give you access to the MLS. The board is going to give you access to your super key, to iBoxes that you'll put on your listings, and to your zip forms, which are the forms that you'll use to write your contracts. So that's why it's so important to join the board. Not an option, it is mandatory. Okay, so we talked about when you join the board, you will get access to the MLS. Officially, it's known as the North Texas Real Estate Information System. It's also called MLS. It's also called Matrix. So you'll hear it called a variety of things, but it all means the same thing. It's where we as real estate agents look up properties to find information about them for sale, for tax purposes, and more. We have training for the MLS available on our Ready dashboard, which you'll have access to. If you go to the dashboard and you go to the Learn tab and then click on Learning Resources, you'll see a variety of training here, but you'll also find the training for Matrix or MLS. And there's 5 webinars that are recorded. About an hour is the longest one, but you'll get beginning training, how to add or edit your listings, how to do market analysis, how to use the client portal, and how to do in-depth searches on Matrix, the MLS. Okay? So that's where you'll get training on that. Next is the super key, and you'll get that from whichever board you belong to. The super key is what opens the lockboxes that are used on about 99% of the listings in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They are what enable a listing to be securely and safely shown. The iBox that the super key opens keeps track of whoever opens it, so it's all very secure for your clients. It is mandatory that you use an iBox with Ready Real Estate if you get a listing. It's professional, and it's a disservice to your seller if you use a combo lockbox, because anyone can get access to the code, and it doesn't keep track of things like the super iBox. So you'll need your super key. Again, the board will get you set up with that. We'll get you the forms that you need to get set up with that. And you don't need an iBox until you get a listing, but it's a good idea to have one handy because if you do get a listing, you don't want to be running to the board at the last minute to get one. Okay, when you join the local board, it also includes your membership in the National Association of Realtors and the Texas Association of Realtors. And the National Association of Realtors, or NAR, will give you a variety of benefits and discounts. So it's an education as well. So it's useful for you to make sure you sign up for an account on the NAR website, which is realtor.org. And you will be assigned a National Realtor ID number, and you'll use that when you sign up for other realtor-related services. You also get a membership in Texas Association of Realtors, or TAR, and the most important benefit that you receive from TAR is access to your zip forms and digital ink, which is the electronic signature program that's included in your membership. Okay, so zip forms, you access those on the TAR website, which is texasrealestate.com, and this is what their page looks like. Just click on the zip form link and you will be prompted to set up your account. You will have your number already from the board, your license number and a code, and you'll use that to sign up for your account. Okay? So that's where you access that. Don't access the zip forms from the Matrix site. Let me show you. It's two different, and the Matrix portal, there's a zip form 6 here. This one might prompt you for a payment. Zip forms are included in your membership, so make sure you sign up at the TAR website instead of here. You want zip forms plus, not zip forms 6. Okay, training for zip forms is also available on our dashboard, and I'll show you what that looks like. Dashboard. Zip forms plus training. Again, these are videos, so there's beginning training, advanced, how to use digital ink, which is using the digital signatures, which I encourage you to learn to use right away as soon as possible. It will save you time, headaches, hassle, and gas money in the long run. Okay. There's also a PDF user guide and a training calendar if you are interested in taking some live online training. You can sign up on their calendar and get different training with the tools of zip forms. Additionally, there's a video on how to write your first contract, and this is another video that I did, which basically shows you if you have a client that wants to write an offer, basically walks you through writing your very first contract using digital ink. So you can watch that. It's about 40 minutes long. Okay, so that's your training on zip forms and digital ink. We just talked about digital ink. Okay, centralized showings. This is the professional showing service that all real estate agents in the Dallas-Fort Worth area use. When you go to the MLS and you find a listing that your client is interested in, okay, we'll go and I'll show you what one looks like. You will see that the showing instructions will say call CSS. Okay, so this is what a full agent sheet looks like, full agent report. Okay, and showing instructions, call CSS. Okay, so if you've got a client, they want to see 5 homes, and you look them up in the MLS, chances are all of them will say call CSS. You can call CSS, set the appointment. You can actually set an appointment from the Matrix, which makes it very easy. It is a great way to schedule your showings. Also, if you have a listing, it is mandatory for you to put your listings on CSS. CSS is free to register for when you are showing homes as a buyer's agent, so it doesn't cost anything there. What you'll do is give them a call or go to their website, cssshowings.com, or I think it's showings.com, not yes. Okay, so showings.com. So you'll log in, you'll create your account, you'll select the area that you're in, and then you will create an account. And it's free to register to show homes. Now, if you have a listing, it costs $30 per listing to put it on CSS. And with Ready Real Estate, it is mandatory that your listings be on CSS. The only exception would be land or like a vacant lot. In that case, you can just say go show because there's no security needed or anything like that. CSS keeps track of who enters the property, gives them a time window, it coordinates with the owners for you. It just makes it very, very smooth and easy to show properties using a professional showing service. Additionally, if you have a listing and you're using CSS, they can provide your client with feedback from the other agents, and you can actually give your clients a login to the CSS website. They can see when all of their showings happen. They can see any repeat showings. They can see any feedback that an agent has left. So very, very useful service. We're very fortunate to have them here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Not every place has CSS. For example, in Austin, to schedule a showing, you actually have to call the agent themselves. It can be very frustrating because, as you know, a lot of times you call an agent and they don't answer their phone. So, okay, enough about centralized showing service. Name tags, it's up to you if you want to wear one. It's a great way to let everybody know that you are indeed a real estate agent. And if you're wearing one, you will get people coming up to you and asking you, how's the market? How are listings selling in this area, or are prices rising? So everybody loves to talk about real estate. Everybody thinks they're an expert. But if you are not wearing one, nobody knows that you are a real estate agent. So you can wear one and you'll get potential leads from it. So it's really up to you, and you can access them by going to the dashboard under the Promote tab, and there's a link to them here. If you want to use our logo, you can access our logos here, and you are welcome to use any vendor that you like. Makes no difference to us as long as it complies with TREC guidelines. Okay? So enough about name tags. Business cards, same thing. There's a link on our dashboard to business cards. You're welcome to use that. If you want to use our logo and you're the creative type and you want to do some of your own stuff, welcome to do it. Again, as long as it complies with TREC guidelines, you are fine. There's information about our business card vendors that we do use that already have designs for those agents who just want to plug and play, put their name in, and get ready to go. Yard signs and name writers. Again, you might want to order one and have one handy so that when you do get a listing, you've got a sign to put in the yard. We've got the link again on our dashboard for signage, and just makes it easy. You can put your name, phone number, calls go directly to you. You get the leads off of your signs. So just a fantastic way to get your name out there is by getting a listing. Again, if you want to use your own vendor, more than welcome to. Magnetic car signs, same thing. You'll find that on the dashboard as well. Signs for open houses and other types of signs. They are available to you. Here's some other things on your checklist that you can do. They're just kind of some housekeeping things. Introducing yourself as a Ready Realtor. Be sure you let all of your family, your friends, any past clients that you have know that you've moved to Ready Real Estate or that you've joined Ready Real Estate. Make sure you update your social media profiles. Don't want to have your old company on there if you're changing, or if you're a new agent. You want to make sure that everybody now knows that you are a real estate agent, that you're a realtor, and that you can help them buy or sell homes. And if they don't have a need, they might know of someone who does. So that's why it's important to update those social media profiles. And also, don't forget to change your cell phone message. You're a professional now, and you don't want to have a message that just says, hey, leave a message. Because you've been handing out your business cards, you've had this magnetic car signs, you've been sending out postcards, you've been doing all kinds of marketing, and you finally get somebody to call you, and your cell phone message is set up for your friends. make it professional. Here's a little sample script for you to use. Thank you for calling Ready Real Estate and the office of Andrea Sutton. I am currently on the phone or assisting another client, but your call is important to me. Please leave a message and I'll return your call as soon as possible. Ideally, you don't want them to leave a message. You want to answer your phone. Many agents don't. But again, just think about it. You've been sending out postcards. You've been putting out your business cards at all the restaurants you've been eating at. You've got the magnetics on your car, and you finally get a call and you don't answer it. So sad. So if you see a phone number that you don't know, that's actually the one to answer, because that's potentially a client. So okay, enough about that. Okay, we talked a little bit about postcards, brochures. Again, under the Promote tab on our dashboard, there's all kinds of materials and presentations for you to use. Just go through it at your own pace. And also, if there's something that you are wanting but we don't have, just let me know and we'll see what we can do to make it happen. Okay, codes and numbers you will need. This is our broker number. You use this when you joined Ready Real Estate, 521-646. These are other codes. Our administrative office is 165 King Ranch Court, Fort Worth, Texas, 76108. You will get paid by the title company. So if you have a closing and it's a sale, it'll close at a title company, and the title company will pay you directly. The portion that goes to Ready Real Estate will be paid to us. If you are doing a lease, leases will be mailed to the office. Make sure they're mailed to the 165 King Ranch Court address so that we can process that check in a timely manner and get your check to you. Okay? Also, here's our conference call code. I think I have more on that in a little bit. HUD offers. Ready Real Estate is a HUD certified brokerage, and you can help your client bid on HUD properties. A HUD property is simply a foreclosure that was backed by the FHA. Okay, so here is our HUD NEID number, and you will register on the HUDHomestore.com website. As an agent, you might go ahead and do that ahead of time, just some of the housekeeping as you're getting started, and then learn how to do a HUD, because you're not going to be using zip forms with HUD. We won't talk a lot about HUD here, but there is more information on our Ready dashboard about how to make a HUD offer. Okay. Here are some resources for a smooth transaction. We have partners that are put in place that are designed to help you have a smooth transaction so that your clients have a good experience, right? We want them to have a positive experience when they buy or sell a home, so that they like you, so that they want to use you again, so that they refer you to their friends and family. Prime Lending is our partner mortgage company, and they do a fantastic job. They've got a whole team in place. We encourage you to call Alex Varela, get to know him and his team members, and they can answer any questions for you about financing. And getting your clients financed. They are also available on Saturdays, so that's a very popular day to be out and about, and a lot of offices aren't open on Saturdays, so we're very lucky to have them. Let's see, other resources: inspection companies, structural engineers. Right along. Again, just a little bit about Ready Real Estate. We were founded in 2004. We actually were born from a company called eRealty that was based in Houston. And eRealty, during the big .com boom of the late 1990s and the early 2000s, eRealty was the very first company in the state of Texas that put MLS listings online for consumers to see. eRealty was bought out by Prudential Real Estate for their technology, and the market director of eRealty at that time didn't want to join a traditional franchise type brokerage, and really thought that this new fusion of today's technology with the excellent customer service of real estate agents is where the future of real estate was headed. And so he founded Ready Real Estate, and we continue to bring our agents the latest tools, such as our online contract management systems, online training, our client relationship management system, and more, which helps you as an agent have a smoother, easier, more streamlined experience, which helps your home buyers and sellers, which again leads to more closings and referrals for you. So that's a little bit about Ready Real Estate. Every Thursday, we stay in touch with our agents because, again, we're spread out throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we stay in touch through a conference call each week. And each call features training, tips, and ideas to help you close more transactions. And you can always find the conference call information on the Ready dashboard, on our calendar of events. Every Thursday, you can click and it'll give you the code and phone number to log in. You might just go ahead and put it in your phone so you have it handy. Okay, and payroll procedures, I spoke about this already. You will be receiving table funding. They call it table funding because in the old days you'd actually get paid at the table at the title company. Today, many agents don't even attend their closings because you don't have to. There's nothing for you as an agent to sign, and your clients don't really need you there, truthfully. So a lot of agents don't go, and what they do is they wait till after it's closed and they meet up with their clients and give them the key and maybe a closing gift, something like that. So the title company will pay you using your preferred method, whether it's receiving a wire, whether it's having a check FedEx to you or just put in the mail, or whether holding it for you to come pick up. That is up to you, and you will be providing the title company with instructions on how to pay you. You'll be using our Ready dashboard to submit your paperwork and your transactions, and then we'll generate what's called a commission disbursement agreement, and that will give the title company the instructions. I'll show you what one looks like here. And this is where all the paperwork is uploaded. You'll have that. It looks like that's the internal one, but it looks something like this. So it gives the title company the breakout. David Rogers is having a closing, and he's receiving a total of $3,845.90, and Ready Real Estate is earning $250. So this just gives the title company the instructions on how to pay you. Okay, and training. We're doing some of it right now. The Ready dashboard I've shown you is a great resource for training for the MLS, for training for zip forms. We also have an agent support council, which is a group of about 12 agents that are experienced, that have volunteered their time to be available to answer questions, be available for shadowing and more. And you can find their information on the dashboard. Showed you our training calendar. We do shared open houses. We do weekly conference calls. We meet as a team about once a quarter. We're not real big on boring sales meetings, so when we do meet, it's a lot of fun, and we've got great guest speakers and provide a lot of good training and information at those meetings. And that's a little bit. I'm always available for questions. Again, look forward to working with you. Hopefully this gave you a good foundation to get started. You've got a lot of homework, so get started. Start reviewing that training, because it's so important to have that out of the way before you actually have a client who is ready to make an offer, who wants to bid on a HUD property. So do your homework. Take this time that now that you have to pass the test, and maybe just as you're first getting up and going with the board, you might find yourself having a little bit more free time than you will down the road when you've got a lot of clients. So spend this time to educate yourself, get the information that you need. Feel free to call if you have any questions, and again, look forward to working with you.